Well, every morning people get up and they think, gosh, I got to exercise here before I take a shower. And every weekend they say, I got a little bit of extra time here. I better run around the track a few times or walk around the block. And then you say, Christmas is coming up, birthdays, anniversaries, graduations. Let's get people some exercise equipment or give them a membership in a spa or a fitness center or a gym, because everybody knows that exercise is good for you. Well, that's like saying a gun is good for you. Well, it can be. It can save your life. It can get you food, but it's potentially dangerous too. That's the same way with exercise. And so what I want to do is look at exercise here and just see what it really means. Let's look at, first of all, let's take all professional sports combined. And what is the average lifespan of professional athletes? Remember, they're pampered. They have personal trainers. They get fitness guys who give them massages and everything after they work out, so they don't have any Charlie horses. And they have sports medicine doctors that work with them on a regular basis and keep them on the rails. They can eat the greatest foods. They have all kinds of dietitians and nutritionists working with them. And yet the average lifespan of professional athletes, when you take them all combined, is 62. You take out football players, professional football players, the average lifespan, came out in 2004, big study, is 51. And then there's never been a professional athlete ever lived to be 100. Well, if exercise in of itself is all that good for you, professional athletes should have the highest average lifespan of any trade. They should also have more 100-year-olds than anybody else. Well, there's a problem here. Well, athletes have many common threads, one of which is they all sweat. Now, sweat is not water. Sweat is a soup of all the nutrients floating around your blood, yet athletes will all drink water to rehydrate. And then if they know it's a hot day, gosh, I'm going to lose some electrolytes here, so they'll drink one of those sports drinks like Gatorade with 2 nutrients and Powerade with 6 nutrients, and they fall short. They begin to get torn ligaments, torn tendons. They get a ruptured Achilles tendon. They get hamstring tears, muscle cramps, all kinds of stuff, cartilage tears, and broken bones, and what is going on here? And then they die. Okay, so what's going on? Well, I want you to think about it. I want you to get a hold of the CD, Dead Athletes Don't Lie. The CD, Dead Athletes Don't Lie. I want you to get a hold of the books, again, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and the book Rare Earth-Been Cures. In each one of these books and this CD, Dead Athletes Don't Lie, you're looking at statistics. You're looking at famous people who are held up as great athletes to be sort of not only revered as great members of our human race, but also as people who we should follow in their lifestyles because they're going to be healthier and live longer. Well, it's just not true. Well, let's say you have 40, 50, 60, 70 nutrients floating around your blood. Your sweat will reflect that. If you're supplementing with the 90 essential nutrients, your sweat will reflect that. You'll have 90 nutrients in your sweat. Well, if you drink water, you drink Gatorade, you drink Powerade, you're in trouble because you're not getting all the nutrients you need to replace what you sweat out. That's you begin to break down. People sitting on the bench don't break down. It's one that works the hardest, trains the hardest, plays the most. Those are the ones that break down. Those are the ones that die young. And we're talking about every sport. There's no exception, whether it's swimming or basketball, track, football. Okay? And so it's imperative that we look at everything in this light. Well, what I want you to do is make sure that you get a system. The system must include all 90 essential nutrients. So I like what we call the Healthy Athletic Pack, which is the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, which gives you all the stuff necessary to support and promote and protect maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone makes the bone itself. Regardless if you're in a little Pop Warner League and you're 3, 4, 5, 6 years old playing sports, you're in grade school, you're in junior high school, university, you're trying out for the professionals, you're working towards the Olympics, or you're just on the weekend team for your company baseball team, you need to be taking the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack to give your body, your structural body, your musculoskeletal system, everything it needs to maintain itself. And then also, I want you to get what we call Rebound. Now, Rebound is the longevity sports drink that has 100 nutrients in it, 78 minerals, all 60 essential minerals, of course, all the electrolytes, and it's the one on the market that has the most in it of any sports or energy drink when it comes to nutrients. We're very, very proud of this. And so that combination will give you all the nutrients you need to support and promote maintenance repair. Now, there's 2 pieces. Number one, you got to be concerned about dosage. You're a 300-pound guy, weightlifter. You don't want to take a dose for a 50-pound kid. That's not going to quite cut it. You take a dose for a 300-pound person who's really working hard. And then you want to make sure that not only you're dosing properly, but you're absorbing. If you have symptoms of a gluten intolerance, constipation, diarrhea, skin problems such as eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea, these sorts of things, acne, your absorption rate is considerably less than it would be if you didn't have those things. Asthma, chronic bronchitis, constipation, diarrhea, and, of course, just tired all the time. Say, I work out, I really should be feeling good, I'm eating well. Why am I not feeling so well? Well, that's because you're sweating out all these nutrients, you're not getting them in. Even though you're consuming them, you are not what you eat. You are, in fact, what you absorb. So, again, get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and the book Rare Earths Ventures, and the CD, Dead Athletes Don't Lie, and you'll be on the trail to educate yourself so you can save yourself as you exercise. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Longevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Longevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Through his research as a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that most health problems afflicting livestock can be prevented and even reversed. Many of these same health challenges also occur in humans. These too can be prevented and reversed. Doc's original formula, called the pig arthritis formula, alleviated all arthritis symptoms in animals. The same basic formula has been developed for humans, called the Pig Pack, which includes plant-derived minerals, a multiple vitamin complex, glucogel, and EFAs. Add to that Longevity's OsteoFX Plus, a proprietary blend of liquid calcium, magnesium, and glucosamine. Now you have the Pig Pack Plus to make up the 90 essential nutrients Dr. Wallach has identified as necessary for sustained good health and longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Longevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Longevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels, a formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Longevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk about a news article that I found at AARP that's headlined 10 Medical Tests to Avoid. They say doctors are warning about common medical tests routinely taken by Americans that could do more harm than good, costing billions of healthcare dollars, also endangering your health or even your life. They say these annual Pap smears, regular PSA tests, regular EKGs, and even routine yearly physicals. They say overuse leads to dangerous side effects, pain, radiation exposure, unnecessary surgery, even death. And what they did here was the American Board of Internal Medicine Foundation asked 50 medical societies to identify tests and treatments often unnecessary. This is all part of the Choose Wisely campaign. And number one on the list was nuclear stress tests and other imaging tests after heart procedures. Say performing these tests every year or two rarely results in any change in treatment. In fact, it can lead to unnecessary invasive procedures, excess radiation. Number two, yearly electrocardiogram or exercise stress test. Survey of about 1,200 people ages 40 to 60 have never had any heart disease or any symptoms. Found that 39% had an EKG or over the past 5 years. 12% said they had an exercise stress test. And the problem, someone at low risk of heart disease could be 10 times more likely to get a false positive that leads to unnecessary heart catheterizations and stents. And number three is PSA to screen for prostate cancer. Tests often find slow-growing cancers that won't kill the men. Evidence is extremely convincing that men with usual risk or no symptoms, a PSA test causes more harm than benefit, according to Reed Blackwelder, president of the American Academy of Family Physicians. Estimated 75% of tests that show high PSA levels turn out to be false alarms. 20 to 40% end up with incontinence, impotence, or both. And they say that number four is a PET scan to diagnose Alzheimer's disease. What they're looking for here is those beta amyloid proteins. These scans in older people consistently find 30 to 40% of them have these amyloid proteins, but they don't have any memory problems. Number five, X-ray, CT scan, or MRI for lower back pain. 80% of the people suffer some sort of back pain over their lives. The problem is many older people with no back pain can have terrible-looking scans. One study found that an MRI during the first month of back pain, they were 8 times more likely to have surgery. Yearly Pap smears, women average get it every 3 years or so. Cervical cancer generally takes about 10 to 20 years to develop. So they say women over the age of 65 shouldn't do them at all. Bone density scan for women before the age of 65 and men 70, they shouldn't do that at all. And they end up on these drugs like Fosamax and Boniva that are linked to pain, bone loss in the jaw, and thigh bone fractures. And number 8, follow-up ultrasounds for small cysts. Apparently, often they do this. And the one I really wanted to get to was colonoscopies after the age of 75. Say shouldn't do them at all, and they said it could lead to complications in older people. Just ask Andy Rooney. Yeah. And finally, the yearly physical, they found it really doesn't do anything to prevent death or health problems. So there you go, Doc.
Well, we deserve a flurry on that one because we've been talking about this forever. of course, doctors pushing these top 10 unneeded tests is why we say only dead doctors don't lie. So I urge everybody to get a hold of that book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and find out more details on these tests. Even the government says, right, that these tests are unnecessary and dangerous. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with more truth, justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Kansas. And Tom, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Tom, you're on the air.
Hi, Doc. How are you?
Okay, sir. How can we help you today?
Well, first of all, I want to give you some kudos. A friend of mine had a bull calf that I helped pull a year ago. And when that calf got pulled, or however, the joint became dislodged. Took that little calf to the vet a few days later, and he had torn ligaments. And the vet took the images, set it in a cast, sent us home, and but sent no nutrition, nothing with that calf on the way home. So I said, we really need to call Doc. So that's what we did. And you said, are the ligaments, are there still some connected? Anyhow, long story short, that calf now is 1,100 pounds a year later, walks just fine, and will probably end up being my friend's herd bull. So many kudos. What you said was to give him the OsteoFX and the liquid glucogel, and it worked like a charm. So that's the kudos that I wanted to give you. And then he's got
so much for the feedback. We always appreciate that, whether it's a cat or a dog or a calf or a parrot. A lamb or whatever, or a human being.
Destroying that calf, perhaps, because it was that bad. Mm-hmm. And I know that calf wouldn't be what it is today without that nutrition. So here's my buddy's situation now. His herd is shorthorns. We took 7-Up earlier this summer to get bred, AI'd.
And artificial insemination for our audience in the cities.
And 6 settled back and did not take. So what's happening here is they're on grass. They're out of pasture. One of those cows is 10 years old, about 1,600 pounds, has been pregnant many times, but flushed multiple times, and in the last 3 years even ran her with a bull and didn't take. Mm-hmm. The other 5 that settled back, those cows are 4-year-old cows or less. They're about 1,200 pounds, so they're good-sized cattle. And they're all on grass only. In 60 days, he wants to breed for fall calves this coming year and wants to know what nutrition he needs, what kind of feed, and how much.
Sure. Well, basically, in addition to the good grass they're on, you have to appreciate, and you know this, Tommy, but for our listening audience, nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like chocolate and chocolate ice cream. And the only way you're going to guarantee that those cows are going to get enough minerals to become pregnant and maintain a pregnancy is to supplement. Give them an open bag of the 40-pound bag of the Bloomin' Minerals and give it to them free choice, and they will snarf that stuff up, okay? And just spread it out so that all of them can get to it. And then name the calves after me. We'll be back after these messages.
Let's head to Jackson, Wyoming, and Jasmine, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Jasmine, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I'm 34 years old now, and 2 years ago I had a stroke caused by blood clots in my brain, which was caused by birth control, and I was told it was the birth control and the Leiden factor 5 that gave me the stroke. I was diagnosed with cerebral venous sinus thrombosis, and I'm on Xarelto the rest of my life. My brain is still severely clotted, and I'm new to longevity, and I'm hoping you have a great protocol for me to maybe dissolve those clots in my brain.
Okay, how much do you weigh?
I'm 187.
How tall are you?
5'7.5".
5'7.5", okay. At 5'7", being a lady, I'd like to see you weigh 150. So, 145, 150, so 187, you're probably 35, 40 pounds, over where you should be, so we need to work on that. And you need to change your diet, and this is a Shar thing. Shar, what are we going to do for Jasmine here, diet-wise and supplement program-wise?
Well, I get her on her two healthy brain and heart packs, and for the blood clots, she can take the nightly essence and or the niacin plus to dissolve the blood clots. And then for the weight loss, she can take the ASAP.
Well, that's very good. You get an A+ there, girl. Okay, so Jasmine, Shar is quite correct. We need to get rid of all the bad stuff. This can make all this easier. You need to get rid of the fried foods, the processed meats, meaning deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky. They cause inflammation, contribute to arteries that are unhappy and veins are unhappy, and contribute to blocked arteries, okay? And also contribute to irritation in the blood vascular system so that stroke is imminent. And so then no oils, no free radicals. That means no microwave popcorn, no theater popcorn, no olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, salt drinks, cooking oils. If you eat canned fish, they got to be packed in water, mustard, tomato sauce, not oil. Absolutely no gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, no oats. Want to maximize absorption of the good things and also keep the inflammation down. And Shar is perfectly correct. At 187 pounds, I'd have you take 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month. That'll be 3 selenium twice a day, 1 ounce of the Osteoporosis Plus twice a day, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the EFAs at breakfast and dinner. Those last 2 are important because it's a deficiency of the omega-3s that actually result in thrombotic stroke, blood clots in the brain. It's one of my lawsuits against the FDA and federal court in which I prevailed. So I can actually have a legitimate claim on that. Now hang on, because I've got to give you a couple more things here, and then we'll send you on your way. So hang on here, Jasmine. We'll be back with you in the rest of your program after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Wyoming and Jasmine. We ended off, with the 2 Healthy Brain and Heart packs, and we want to make sure that in addition to the 2 Healthy Brain and Heart packs, full dose of everything twice a day, is that we want you to also get the Ultimate Niacin Plus. I want you to take 2 of those at breakfast and 2 at dinner time. These are non-flush. It takes 2 hours for them to break down because they are not only non-flush, but they're also slow release, okay? And so you're not going to get the flush. That's 2 bottles a month. And then, of course, the nightly essence is a blend of enzymes. And in the Ultimate Niacin Plus and the nightly essence is an enzyme, as Shar said, called nattokinase, and is legendary for dissolving blood clots. And the nightly essence, you want to take, I'd go ahead and take 2 or 3 of those in the morning when you wake up with a glass of water, and in the evening before you go to bed, take another couple of them, and with a glass of water, this would be 2 bottles a month of the nightly essence. All right, and then give us a call every once in a while. For the weight loss, you'll lose weight on this program, particularly if you stay away from grains and you got to stay away from gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, no oats, but also stay away from corn, stay away from rice, millet, buckwheat, stay away from white potatoes, red potatoes, and sweet potatoes. You'll begin to lose a couple of pounds a week. But if you really want to go faster, you can actually add our ASAP, and the ASAP is an acronym for as slim as possible. As soon as possible, you go ahead and put a dropper full, not a drop, but a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes before each meal. In a couple of days, you'll begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay in the 90 for Life program. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California. And Patricia, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hey, Patricia, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
I'm 73 years old, and I've got arthritis in the top arch of my feet, a lot of pain in the heel and down the ankles of my feet with swelling in the feet, ankles, and up the legs into the lymphs, and I also have swelling under my eyes.
What do you weigh?
Hemorrhoids for 53 years from giving birth. I could go on, but
sure. How much do you weigh,
I'm
Patricia?
tired of being sick and tired.
Okay, how much do you weigh?
I weigh 180 and I'm 5'8".
Okay. Yeah, at 5'8", I'd like to see you weigh 145, 150, 155. So somewhere around 25 to 30 pounds we need to lose. And, of course, hemorrhoids are caused by deficiency of a single mineral. Do you have any white or gray or silver hair?
Just a little bit of silver.
Okay. Well, the cause of silver, white, and gray hair is also the cause of spider veins, varicose veins, and hemorrhoids. And these are, on one hand, a cosmetic thing, but also they're sort of an early warning, a red warning light, if you will, for more serious things such as aneurysms beginning to form. They can form in your brain, your coronary arteries, your aorta, and so forth. And so you're getting into that danger zone when you get spider veins, varicose veins, hemorrhoids, and white, gray, and silver hair. So this is a Char thing. Char. Here's Patricia, 180 pounds. She has terrible arthritis in her feet and ankles, and she has a lot of pain. She's got hemorrhoids. And what would you do for her?
I would give her 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and in there they got the CM cream, and I would put some trauma oil with a CM cream and put it on wherever there's pain topically to get rid of that. Mm-hmm. And then I'd give her the ASAP for the weight loss.
Mm-hmm. And how many of the glucogel would you give her with the 2 healthy bone and joint packs for 180 pounds?
She needs 15 a day minimum. 15
a day, yep. That would be 5 at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All that would be accomplished by the 2 healthy bone and joint packs, as Char said. And let's see here. Exactly right. 1 wide-mouth jar of the CM cream will come with each of the healthy bone and joint packs. I would also go to our Ancient Legacy division, our aromatherapy oil division, and get the trauma oils, a blend of oils, really deep pain relief. And I'd go ahead and put 4 to 6 drops of the trauma oil in every teaspoon of the CM cream you're going to apply to your fingers or elbows or ankles, your insteps, arch, heels, any place you have these kind of pains. It wouldn't hurt to put a little bit of that CM cream and the trauma oil in your lumbar area of your back, because sometimes some of these things going on, you put these topical pain relievers in the local area and nothing happens. You still have pain. That means it's a peripheral neuropathy. That means the pain actually is emanating from degenerative disc disease in your lower back, your lumbar area. Your vertebrae are close together, pinching the nerves, and you get all this pain and numbness and burning down in your legs, sometimes in the seat of your pants, down the legs, ankles, arches, insteps, heels, toes. And the reason why you're not getting any results by putting it on your feet, it's primarily a back problem. So you need to cover both areas. And then give us a call every couple of weeks, Patricia. Let us know how you're doing. Char's right. If you want to lose weight faster, you will lose weight on this. But if you want to lose weight faster, go ahead and use the ASAP 1 dropper full. It's a dropper bottle, 1 dropper full, not a drop, but a dropper full, underneath your tongue, 30 minutes for each meal. 1 bottle will last you a month, and after a couple of days, you'll begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And you're going to be a new woman. You're going to be able to do the Rockettes version of dance, right, when you get done with this. Okay, Doug, we have time to start another one.
We sure do. Let's head to Arkansas. And Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Michael, you're on the air.
Hey, doctor, how are you today?
Fine, sir. Thank you. How can we help you?
I'm 34 years old and have a very hand-intensive job. I repair pumps and do a lot of plumbing work. And in January of this year, I had double carpal tunnel surgery on both of my hands. Developed carpal tunnel and got, very painful over a couple of years, and finally had surgery on both of my hands. And it seemed to fix the carpal tunnel. I don't have any of the numbness and the throbbing or anything like that, but I have terrible stiffness in my hands, especially in the evenings and in the morning. And, I have 3 kids. I can't afford to not work. And so I'm just wondering, nutritionally, is there anything I can do? Or what do you suggest?
For our listeners out there, if you have carpal tunnel problems, I would try what I'm going to share with Michael here before you get the surgery, and the odds are you won't need the surgery, okay? This is a simple deficiency disease, and surgery is not the ultimate answer because it actually causes a lot of sort of side effects, which Michael's suffering from. How much do you weigh, Michael?
5'10", 177.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, any other issues, any asthma, bronchitis, any skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis?
No, sir.
Okay, any belly problems, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, diarrhea, your appendix out?
No, sir.
Okay, super. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for this fellow, Michael, from Arkansas? What would you do for his carpal tunnel surgery side effects?
Well, arsenic is the antidote for carpal tunnel.
Yeah, but what would you give him? What would be the basic program?
Well, I give him 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Okay, now we're talking. And there's the nutritionally acceptable amounts of arsenic in this program, and it's a cofactor necessary for tendon, ligament, and cartilage health. You're exactly right. But 2 healthy bone and joint packs. Use a CM cream and that trauma oil topically on your wrists and your hands. And Michael, you're going to be a new man. But listeners out there, try this for 90 days before you get the surgery. The odds are you won't get the surgery. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Mimi, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, apologize. I didn't get the name.
Mimi.
Mimi?
Yes.
Okay, Mimi. Okay, hi. Welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. How can we help you?
I'm 70 years old. I weigh 158 and I'm 5'7". I've been diagnosed with osteoporosis. I took Fosamax from 2009 to 2012. My doctor wants me to go back on Fosamax. I don't want to go on it. I also have degenerative disc in my neck, and I have a node on my thyroid that has been checked on. Nothing's wrong with the node.
Okay, by checked on, do you mean you had a biopsy?
I had a biopsy, yes.
Okay, so you have a benign node on the thyroid. Okay. Okay, do you have any history of respiratory problems, asthma, bronchitis, any skin problems?
I had eczema and asthma as a child.
Okay.
And I have had my appendix removed. I had actually they exploded, but I didn't, it was all encapsulated.
Sure. Okay. Well, Shar, what's going on here?
She definitely has a gluten intolerance.
Yeah, the appendicitis, the skin problems, eczema, asthma, all this stuff indicates a very, very severe gluten intolerance, and you're not absorbing very well, and that's why you have all these problems. Okay, so what would you do for her now, dietary-wise, and degenerative disc disease, osteoporosis? What would you do for her?
I would get her on a gluten-free diet right away, and I'll avoid all the bad stuff, no oils and all that stuff. And then I'd get her on 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it, I guess.
It'd be 15 glucogel a day, and if you have pain, you're going to, you get the CM cream with the healthy bone and joint pack, and it wouldn't hurt to get the trauma oil, and add 4, 5, 6 drops of that to every teaspoon you're going to apply to your back. But the 15 glucogel a day from the 2 healthy bone and joint packs is going to support and promote maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone makes bone itself. What would you do for her thyroid? She's got kind of a low thyroid function, which results in these nodules. It's benign. So what would you do for her thyroid?
I give her the Ocean's Gold.
Absolutely, the Ocean's Gold. Go ahead, your body weight. Go ahead and take 3 tablets twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. The Ocean's Gold. It wouldn't hurt to avoid some of the cruciferous vegetables at least for 6 months. Get that thyroid happy. That means no cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, or kale. There's some Chinese ones that they serve. You want to stay away from them, too. They look like broccoli. And give us a call every couple of weeks. But you're going to be a new woman, Mimi. You'll do very fine because these are very straightforward things. And you need to fire the doctor. He's wanting to do surgery, and stuff like that. He needs to find another person to carve on. Okay. How much time we have here, Doug?
Got about 60 seconds.
60 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Remind everybody that holidays are coming up, Christmas, birthdays, graduations. Give the gift of love. Give a longevity business. I mean, there's nothing better than showing a young person or even a middle-aged person, somebody who's lost their job or a senior who's retired wants to do something, get them into the longevity business to help people. We pay very well. There's car bonuses. You get the same tax deductions that billionaires get when you own your own little longevity business. That's right. You get the same tax benefits. So get a hold of the book, Wall Street for Kids. Get a hold of the longevity business program and start out with the 90 essential nutrients for yourself. Get everybody you know a present for Christmas, graduation. And you will save your family, you'll save your neighborhood, you'll save your workplace. And by doing those things, you will help save America. It doesn't get any better than that. And the beautiful thing about this is you'll be able to work with your kids and your grandkids, nieces and nephews, brothers and sisters in your longevity business. It's something everybody can do. And at the very least, you get your products for wholesale, okay? And then, of course, you can get your products for free. I don't know how to make it any cheaper than free. Contact your longevity associate today. Well, thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order. PureWorks.
If you're up several times every night to go to the bathroom, have frequent urination during the day, feel like you have to urinate but then have difficulty getting a stream going, have leaking, dribbling, or urgency to the point a restroom must always be nearby, you may have an enlarged prostate. According to the National Kidney Foundation, by age 60, more than half of all men have an enlarged prostate, or BPH. By age 85, that number is 90%. According to the American Urological Association. Ultimate ProstFX from Longevity has been developed for nutritional support of the prostate gland. ProstFX promotes prostate health and supports healthy prostate function. Stop sprinting to the restroom and avoid those embarrassing moments with ProstFX from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.